Hello everybody and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, Cindered Shadows. I am John MugiwaraJM and let's continue. When we last left off, we finished the first two chapters of Cindered Shadows and I'm currently about to go and do the next one. I've pretty much gotten all of the supplies I need repaired, bought, sold off all my goods that will get me more money. We may as well just keep going. And I don't know how long I'll be able to I don't know how much longer it'll take for me to finish this, but hopefully it shouldn't take me too terribly long. It's only 8 chapters, and we're on number 3. And it's like, there's cutscene, then there's a fight, there's cutscene, chapter. So kind of like the main game, but just not as heavily involved and long.
The answer is no. I will not allow it. It is far too dangerous.
But if we can determine its origin, we may eliminate the very danger that vexes you.
You already know this, but there are plenty of folks down here who can't defend themselves. If these attacks keep up, eventually they'll find themselves in harm's way.
Yes, I am aware. However, for the time being, you must promise to refrain from acting recklessly. My dear flock has suffered enough as it is. You needn't take any further risks.
He's the only professor I've heard refer to them as a flock.
Overbearing, isn't he? He must really care about you guys.
Most certainly. Yet, if we fail to nip this problem in the bud, I shudder to think what will transpire. Aha! It's you! In the nick of time, as it were. Come, let us venture into the deep, deep underground. The chalice of legend awaits!
We're going underground. Are we already underground?
Deeper and deeper still beneath the monastery, to the chasm of the bound.
Coco, you didn't hear a word Elpie said, did you?
I surely did, but we must read between the lines. Elfric wants a solution as badly as we do. And so, we shall seek out the chalice of beginnings and present it to the church. If our enemies desire the object, this should halt all future attacks on Abyss. Brilliant, no?
I'm not so sure about that. According to legend, there's some kind of binding that protects it from would-be thieves. Even if we find it, we can't just walk up and take it unless we figure out how to break that thing.
But that is simplicity itself. We shall first ascertain whether it is still bound, and then we shall release it.
But where is this chasm anyway? I've never even heard of the place, much less seen it.
As luck would have it, I have discovered yet another secret passage. It appears to go deep underground. According to my superior instincts, it undoubtedly leads to the
Garrick Mock's on
chasm
top of a mountain. I wonder if this is just deep inside a
I
mountain.
suppose it's worth a look. I don't care about finding some old cup, but if it could help us protect Abyss, I'll support the cause.
You surface dwellers do not have anything else to do at present, do you?
Other
You'll
than
assist
sleep?
us,
I'm not
will
sure.
you not?
We'll go with you.
I don't have anything scheduled before my next nap, so I guess that's fine. Edelgard doesn't look too thrilled, though.
Splendid! It is decided. We leave at once.
Yeah, what's her stake in all this? Like,
Feeling pretty lost right now. How long
oh
have you
no,
been
this is
walking?
going across several
I'm guessing
days.
A full week.
A week? Ridiculous. It's been a few hours at most.
Exaggerations aside, if this takes much longer, I'm concerned about our lack of food and water.
She's got a point. How about we trek a bit farther, and if we don't find anything, we turn back?
Constance, I find it rather curious how quickly you became fixated on the chalice. Care to explain?
Oh, no. Why would I be fixated on a silly little legend for some supposed ulterior motive?
You want the esteem. You think this will convince the church to help you restore your fallen house.
How could you possibly know that? Have you been snooping within the confines of my very mind?
I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory at all costs.
It's practically your catchphrase.
Aha! Just as I suspected. Constance is the former lady of House Nouvelle.
House Nouvelle.
Until just a few years ago, it was a house of viscounts in the west of the Empire. They had a long and distinguished history.
House Nouvelle lost its status 5 years ago as a result of their part in the war.
Huh. You speak as though it has nothing to do with you.
I fear all I can do is ask forgiveness in place of my useless father. If doing so will comfort you in any way, then please accept my...
Save your breath. That will not be necessary. There is only one thing that I desire. For the sake of my parents, who fell courageously and selflessly in defense of the Empire. For them, I shall restore our status, revive House Nouvelle, and return it to its former glory. All that I do, even spending each day advancing my magical prowess, is to that end.
And in reward for all that hard work, you were forced to live underground. Life's cruel. It's like you took a shortcut back to the starting line. Or maybe you're just unlucky.
What are you saying? I never intended to share that side of me with you.
Look at that. It's a good thing we didn't turn back. That looks mighty chasm-like if you ask me.
Say, are we beneath the bridge of the monastery? Incredible.
Oh, we're finally outside.
I never thought I'd be gazing up at that bridge we've crossed 1,000 times from way, way down below.
Are we sure this is the right place?
It is, I think. I believe. I hope.
Constance, why are you hiding in the shade? Aren't you the one who insisted that we find the chalice?
Fine. If you insist that I join you, then I shall. Satisfied?
Huh?
Oh my. I was quite rude just now. Please accept my humble apologies for treating you so foully. I presume too much to stand beside such noble paragons. Allow me to dig a hole to bury myself in.
No matter how deep underground we are, I guess sunlight is still sunlight. Or Constance.
She doesn't like the sun? What's going on?
This is what Coco's like in the sun. That's why she lives underground.
I fear I cannot guarantee that this is the chasm of the bound. I have almost surely wasted our time.
So she is the reverse of seasonal depression. She gets depressed when she has sunlight.
The other, we'll have you back in the shadows before you know it.
Cheer up, Coco. We need you.
And now I have forced you into a state of pity. I feel so very worthless.
I admit, I have never seen anything quite like this before. Is there nothing we can do to help?
Abby, keep Constance moving. If we don't start searching, we'll never find that damn chalice.
Fine, I'll just push her a bit, I guess.
I must ask you to cease. You shall soil your hands upon my filthy back. No soap could possibly... Huh? This feeling. I sense magic in the air. There is something just ahead. The binding spell, perhaps.
I don't feel anything at all. Wait. Actually, I hear something. Something big. And it's moving.
Perhaps there is something in place that is guarding the chalice.
Yikes.
One of those things.
It's like some kind of gigantic toy.
I don't have the slightest idea what's going on, but I know it doesn't bode well.
I don't know, could be fun. It's been a while since I've met an enemy that can put up a good fight. Hey you! Meet your master, pal. I'm gonna pummel you into my own personal shield.
Nope, not tired of that yet. Oh my god, does she actually have a different demeanor when she's depressed? Oh. There's quite a few of these things.
What's the
Alright,
deal?
so I just can't die.
No matter how many we squash, more just take their place.
If those things were created to protect the chalice, there must be a way to deactivate them.
If I may presume to offer my opinion, the statues may warrant scrutiny.
There must be a way to activate those things. I bet they require some type of key.
You who befoul this sacred place, leave now or perish.
Sacred place? Sounds like the Chasm of the Bound, all right.
I think I might have found the key. That thing over there is carrying it around.
Sure.
Well, that settles what we have to do then.
The sun.
I'll cut through.
Yep.
Ready and willing. Pull out all the stops.
Who, me? So this is what the goddess grants me.
I will prevail.
Let me at him.
I'll give it my all.
I've got
Battle.
Stay focused.
Oh shit! God, why do I keep losing these two?
Not too shabby. Who's next?
The sun.
Yeah, I'm gonna reverse this decision and have them go away from the other soldiers.
Why waste it?
Sure thing.
Ready and willing.
I'm not done yet.
Jab Peanut with the 35 bits. Thank you very much, and you actually kind of terrified me a bit. I'm going to turn my sound down.
Stay focused.
But that one's on me. I should not have had my sound up that loud.
Battle?
Thanks.
Let me at him. Wait for my next brawl.
I will prevail.
Either which way. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Did you just get home?
Who, me?
I'll give it my all.
Let's see now. Very nice.
Too weak.
Slow and steady.
Out of my way. Who's next?
I'll stick with it.
Don't make me do this!
And that's one.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
Looking good.
Yeah, keep them out of harm's way for now. Oh, that's a bad idea.
It was a good try.
do it all.
I'll cut through.
And that's 2.
I'm all sweaty.
Alright, who needs it the most?
Thank you.
So sorry.
Forgot that person was right there.
Over already.
It's not luck, it's fate. I'm not done yet. It's your call.
I could use a break.
Oh no! Nope, going back.
Let me at him. It's good to be king. Can't wait for my next brawl.
Battle.
Quite helpful.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through. Who's next? Use caution.
I could use a break.
The sun.
No, that will surely mean my death.
Yep. I'll give it my all.
Ah, fuck.
Be mindful. you.
Sure thing. Now that feels good.
Ready and willing. Don't hold this against me, okay? Never underestimate an outsider.
And that's that one.
Never end up on your bad side.
Stay focused.
I must keep aiming higher.
Who, me?
Don't miss this time. Thank you.
Hilda! Hilda! Don't expect much more than that.
Oh shit.
Too slow.
And you missed.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
Much needed.
I'll cut through.
expected as much. Careful.
Baby steps, I guess.
Worry not. They seemed ripe for defeat. Doubtless this is a temporary gain.
Let's dance.
This dude really is wearing makeup. Not that I judge. It looks good on
We'll
him.
never be satisfied.
Damn, that almost would have been a kill. Fuck.
The shame of defeat.
Well, I couldn't keep her around for long.
Of course it.
Right as I'm about to get some more armored guys, I lose my mages.
Be mindful.
Oh no!
Battle. Careful.
Sure thing.
We'll cover you.
I've got an ace up my sleeve. Don't forget who you're dealing with. Now that feels good. Huh. There's clearly something special about this key. Better keep it safe.
Well done.
Yeah. That's the golden deer for you.
Stay focused.
Each battle, a chance to grow. Another step forward.
I never doubted you.
Not good. I must steel myself.
I'll cut through.
I will prevail.
Let me at him.
Who, me? I put in some work.
Got rid of that one casualty free.
Maybe.
It's like Ash dies in every one.
Predictable.
Face it, I'm better than you.
I'm impressed.
Thanks for that. Ready and willing. Never underestimate an outsider. Progress.
Your defeat was inevitable. One step at a time.
Dewey!
Now you know your limits.
I could use a break. That's enough. Did I hurt you?
Sure, pal. Yeah! Couldn't weather the storm, huh? All that blood and sweat was worth it.
Thanks for that.
I was gonna say, like, what the hell was that?
Who's next?
Over already.
Thank you. Don't expect much more than that.
Try and stop me.
Is that all?
I might lose Dimitri in a minute.
I must keep aiming higher.
And there he goes.
I have no...
I think I might lose Balthus. Well, I lost Hilda for sure. As long as I don't lose me.
golden deer for you.
Well done.
I really don't want to lose him, but
We have this.
Unleash, pals!
oh my fucking god.
Too easy.
Think this through.
Not too shabby. That's, yeah.
Wait, there's no more heals. Shit.
Careful.
Oh, it's very bad.
Stay focused.
Up to you.
Battle.
call.
Oh, was even worse.
Stay focused.
Sure, pal.
It's your call.
Wait, so who has the, who's got the key to stop these things?
Battle?
Unexpected.
Up to you.
Okay, so Yuri has it.
Ready and willing.
Let me at him.
I will prevail.
We must all do our part. Much needed.
If I had known that Linhardt wasn't going to take damage from these guys, I would have sent him in the front lines. What?
Vanquish the fools.
Our failure to use caution is most regrettable. I'm certainly paying the price for it now. Ugh.
One key, multiple keyholes. Must be a fellow schemer.
Agreed. This is just the sort of trap your crafty brain would dream up.
All that blood and sweat was worth it.
Unexpected. We won't hold back. One. No obstacle will stand.
That was a good run.
Be mindful.
Sure thing.
What? This one's a trap too. How are we supposed to tell them apart?
Only one left. Hopefully we can finally put a stop to this madness.
Damn it!
Be mindful.
Let me at him. Ready to bleed?
Battle?
Okay, attack Balthus instead. I can live with that.
At least you're no coward. Could be worse, but looks like my fun's over.
It was a good try.
Stay focused.
Sure thing. To you.
Ready and willing.
Forgive me.
Jesus.
Stay focused.
Sure thing.
Ready and willing.
Battle?
They were not kidding when they said this was going to be fucking hard, even on normal. Finally, that one goes down.
Expected.
And I didn't even enjoy it. I could have been sleeping this whole time.
Be mindful.
to you. Close call, but we did it. Our efforts paid off.
Oh, thank goodness. 18 turns of that crap.
I expected as much.
I'm sure most of you are tired of this by now. But it has to be done. That was a true feat.
There's something drawn on the rock over there. They look like crests.
Whoa, what's going on?
My crest. Oh, but look at the stone. There's light streaming from it.
Uh-oh. Victory stream had to be interrupted. Cutscene is happening.
Look, there's something in that opening.
Oh, can it be?
Is that?
You would know best. It is beyond my ken whether that is the chalice. Curse my ignorance.
Answer the question, will ya? Is it or isn't it?
That quaking earlier. Some kind of containment magic related to the crests was in place here. Whether intentionally or not, the chalice was released. I hesitate to suggest that those things were the cause. Oh, perhaps one of our crests was the key to unbinding the chalice.
Care to summarize that?
My apologies. I have caused you undue vexation by speaking so incomprehensibly. Were I to venture a tentative guess, I would say that this is indeed the chalice of beginnings.
You could have just said, this is it, all right.
Forgotten crests resembling those of the four apostles, depicted on a sealed rock wall. Objects that resemble holy armaments, and a chalice that gathers magic all on its own. I don't know of any other legends that cover all of that, so this must be the chalice we're looking for.
1,000 thank yous for covering my own inadequacy with such a competent explanation.
I'm still not used to hearing you speak in such a manner.
Forgive me, Your Highness. If I have displeased you, please take my life as a small gesture of atonement.
Oh,
Constance sounds like she got hit by one of the negative ghosts from One Piece, but she hasn't recovered yet.
Stop fooling around, Claude. And Constance, I assure you there is
Wait, what the hell did he
nothing
say?
to forgive.
Oh, he was just being an ass.
Hmm?
I hear thunder. Rain is soon to follow.
We'd better head back to Abyss before the storm hits us.
It happened yet again. Why must my good intentions always... Huh? What was that sound? It cannot be.
Okay, so it only happens to sunlight.
Cindered shadows. Danger in the dark.
My poor abused legs. I have been remiss to neglect my lower body exercise as of late.
Don't give up. We're almost back to Abyss. What a damn mess we've gotten ourselves into.
We should give up. Just throw the chalice at the big one and be done with it. It doesn't seem like they're gonna ease off. If that doesn't work, I guess we're dead.
I think not. I shall never surrender. I shall not die until I have achieved my glorious aim.
Crying out loud. Those creepy toy things must love a good chase. They won't let up.
Not to mention the enemies that look like phantoms. For the measures to protect the chalice, I'm sure. Maybe Happy's right. And this won't stop so long as we have the artifact.
We can't lead them back to Abyss, or the people there will be in danger.
Let's fight him.
Agreed. But first, let's run just a bit farther. I know a good place to keep the enemy at bay.
Oh yeah, the gates! They're so damn sturdy, I nearly broke my priceless fist on one once.
You punched one? Like a brute? Ugh, why must you always behave in such an infantile manner?
He probably thought that was the best way to test its sturdiness. He doesn't have bad intentions, he's just that dumb.
Ballface, if you broke the mechanism, I'm sacrificing you to the creepy doll.
Wow, right into a fight. Good thing I have plenty of umbral steel. Oh, so we have to like get to a certain place, not actually win.
The enemy's caught up to us. If we try to go up against it, we're finished.
That thing's worse than what we saw at the chasm. Looks strong enough to flatten me. Me, of all people.
The gate! Even I won't be able to force it open. This is bad. There's more where that came from, too. Come on, let's go. Now.
And that's where we need to go.
Oh my, I believe this to be a shortcut, but the way seems closed.
Who wants to do us a favor and pull the lever? Though you might get left behind.
Sure thing.
I will prevail.
Yep.
Ready and willing.
Let me at him.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
Who, me?
I'll give it my all.
Sally forth! I've been practicing that one.
Saw that coming.
Predictable.
Now you know your limits. I must get stronger.
Allow me to demonstrate.
You didn't give it your all. Sure.
Not too shabby.
Thanks much. Sorry, did I hurt you? Yeah! Witness the glory of House Nouvelle.
The fight continues.
Jesus.
I have so far left to go.
Take over for me?
Yep. Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous. Good enough for me.
Passage over there is blocked too. I believe the controls for it are on the other side, far end.
Sally forth!
Passage.
Sure thing. Ready and willing.
Let me at him.
Stay focused.
Battle.
Me? Really? Yep.
Helpful. I'll cut through.
I will prevail.
I'll give it my all.
Who, me?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Hilda. Six turns. This is not good. Alright, which of you has a door key?
I could use a break.
Don't tell me I used the only one we had. I might have to Divine Pulse all the way back to when Dimitri pulled the lever.
I'll cut through.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Sally forth!
That didn't send me too far back.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
I'll cut through. Is that all?
Who, me?
Battle. Thanks.
Yep.
This over yet? Ready and willing.
Let me at him.
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
I will prevail.
Sally forth!
Quite helpful.
The fact that there's no red enemy faction has me very worried.
Thanks.
It really closed, didn't it? Good thing we made it through in time.
Keep moving. That was just the first of these things.
And there they are.
Whoa, that's like the boss said. They came back.
Find the treasure majig? Treasure thingy?
Whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Hand it over.
These bandits are discussing treasure. How much can they have surmised?
No idea. All I know is they're here, so we're gonna have to fight them.
Shame.
Who's next?
Look. It was a good try.
Oh my god.
More baddies? I'm already soaking in sweat. Read the room, lady.
Most will kill me if anything happens to you. Be careful, yeah?
They just don't fucking stop coming. Holy crap.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh? That's life.
Hilda! Hilda! Don't expect much more than that. That's what you get.
That's how it goes. Much appreciated.
Up to you.
But
So we lose if anybody dies. That's horseshit. That fucking sucks. Oh my god, that's awful.
I'll give it my all.
Fearless, as usual. My next step.
I will prevail.
Let me at him. A bit stronger than I look, yeah?
I've already seen all this.
Huh?
Who, me?
I'm all sweaty. I think. I'm flattered.
Stay focused. As expected. I'm not. Yep.
Don't wait up for
I'll cut through. Up to you.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous. Could have been better, could have been worse.
Ah, shit.
Yep.
Ah, she could attack from here.
Nighty night. No.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through. Up to you.
Too easy. It's not luck, it's fate.
No, play it safe.
Ready and willing. Never underestimate an outsider. What?
Be mindful.
Move carefully. You're too kind.
Sure thing. Out of my way.
Let me at him.
Who, me?
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Pick that up.
Oh, that was so damn lucky. Oh my god, we have to get the fuck out of here.
I've been practicing that one.
Over already.
Stay focused. Each battle, a chance to grow.
I'll give it my all.
Well done.
Unexpected.
Hot Hilda, you fucking suck.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
face it, I'm better than you. That's the golden deer for you.
Nighty night.
Don't forget who you're dealing with.
Sure.
Think this through.
This might not work out. No fucking soldier.
Thanks much.
It's not luck, it's fate. What?
Oh, we have 7 left. We'll be okay.
Yep.
Who's next? I'm at my limit. Quite helpful.
Time to shake things up. Good enough for me.
Acknowledge my contribution! Witness the glory of House Nouvelle! Nice!
Edelgard should be the slowest one.
cut through.
A great help. Thank you. I will prevail. Gate closing. Hurry, everyone! No time to dawdle!
I shall rise, but your day is past.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Right where I was. Over already.
I can always depend on you.
You're in my way. That's what you get.
Much appreciated.
Get them all in here.
Well done.
And we're all here.
That takes care of that. And last but not least,
Oh my fucking god.
Run through this gate, open that one, run through another one. Sheesh. That's enough gates to last me a lifetime. I'm overdue for some shut-eye.
All is well, though. We've safely retrieved the Chalice of Beginnings.
Hey, shut up and get to the point!
Oh. I forgot. Let's look at the Cindered Shadows.
I'm never going back
God,
down there.
still have the
That's
sound
for
board
damn
on.
sure.
With things like that wandering around, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
I was pretty sure we were gonna die.
Not sure I believe you. You were pretty calm that whole time.
Has Elfric yet returned? We must present the chalice to the church at once.
You're all safe? How could you sneak off at a time like this?
Did something happen?
Some strangers from the outside have kidnapped Master Elfric.
Elfric? No, it cannot be true.
It happened as soon as he returned from the monastery. Bandits were lying in wait.
Damn it! How could this happen?
This was clearly premeditated. I am certain it is connected to the bandits.
Okay, there's 7
we sent
chapters.
earlier.
Have you alerted the church?
Not yet. It all happened so suddenly. Do you think we should? Can we trust them? If we cause too much trouble, Abyss is doomed.
Now isn't the time to worry about that. We're in no position to cover something like this up. The church has eyes and ears everywhere, so they may already know what's going on. Either way, go and tell them the news. Now.
Sure thing. Understood.
Also, if anyone was wounded, send them here. We'll patch them up with healing magic. Wait, where's Happy? And Linhardt?
Happy, wherever did you disappear to? Elfric has been...
I know. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like some kind of fancy letter.
That's because it is. It was lying in the classroom. We have abducted Cardinal Elfric. We can guarantee his safety, for now. If you want to help him, meet us tomorrow evening in the ruins of the old chapel. Bring the chalice. Know that if you alert the knights, the Cardinal's life will be forfeit.
Could it be?
No doubt about it. This letter must have been left by the people who abducted Elfric.
Then our enemy really is after the chalice. All the while, they were waiting for us to locate it for them. No, no! Something about this does not ring true.
None of it rings true. So which part in particular are you talking about?
How did the enemy know that we were searching for the chalice to begin with? This can only mean that someone in Abyss is...
You smell a rat. Someone who notified the church of our plan. It's no good talking about theoretical rats right now. First, we have to deal with the problem at hand.
Too true. For once, you are speaking reasonably.
Those last 2 maps really did something to me. And yet I'm not tired. In fact, I walked into the stream tired, and now I've got all of the motivation in the world. Yeah, except it's now 30 minutes before the stream ends.
Elfric's been taken hostage. Who could do such a dishonorable thing? It doesn't matter. Abyss needs him. We've got to
We'll
form a
probably
rescue
do one
party.
more mission. I
just
imagine the
hope
last
we're
2
not
are going to
getting
be
in
rough.
over our heads. We don't exactly know what we're dealing with.
Things were dicey for a bit there. Gotta say, I'm relieved that no harm befell anyone in Abyss. I've made sure that the elderly and children are hidden in their homes. They need to stay safe.
What can I do to help?
Nothing right now, but I might call on you for a favor later. So that's the deal. People are safe for now. But I can't shake the feeling that something's just off. All we can do at this point is focus on the problem staring us in the face.
We've got to get Alfie back. I was abducted once, when I was younger. My captor used me as a test subject in her twisted experiments. Maybe we can just give them the chalice and they'll release him unharmed.
Might I have a word? It concerns the blackguards who abducted Elfric. I alluded to it before, but I sincerely believe there is a spy in Abyss.
I think you're right.
In agreement, then? Yuri is exceedingly devoted to his friends, but there are times that he can be a bit too trusting.
I see. So it turns out old Elfric is a cardinal, huh? Hard to imagine such an important figure getting abducted. And whoever took him somehow knows we have the chalice. I bet they know how to use the thing, too. I doubt they just plan to decorate their mantle with it.
According to the legend that Elfric shared with us, the chalice has the power to bring back the dead. Are his captors hoping to resurrect someone? Or perhaps they simply intend to sell it for an exorbitant payoff.
Perhaps. The identities of the cardinals are a closely guarded secret of the church. Yet Elfric's status was disclosed in that letter. Could this signal a power struggle within the church? Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe. Either way, we should pay close attention. The identities of the cardinals, yet
Trying to talk to Hilda Elgard.
The chalice would protect Abyss, but it's the reason Elfric got captured. That's ironic. The people here really adore him. I'm sure they'd appreciate our help getting him back. Then again, are we getting too involved? Maybe we should leave before we make things any worse.
I see.
Hey, the leader of the group that took Elfric. I've seen him before. He wouldn't hesitate to slaughter an entire town if he stood to gain even a little by it. His laugh chills me to the bone.
No, I have seen nothing. I have been here, in this place where I always am. I cannot think it was me who did something. I am full of innocence.
If you're so innocent, why doesn't your character art have a face on it? What are you really hiding, masked woman?
I was speaking with Happy earlier, and it dawned on me that she may possess a unique crest. Perhaps it's linked to the Four Apostles. If so, then in the chasm... No, there isn't enough to back that up. Oh, sorry, Professor. I need to think on this longer before sharing my theories.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. And it's me. I'm a failure. A farce. An insult to the noble title of Abyss Keeper. Master Elfric's done so much for me. I wanted to pay him back one day, but instead, I let this happen. I'll never make this up to him. Yeah, I'm disgusted with myself. Don't look at me, I'm a monster.
Elfric is a prominent figure in the church. If the Archbishop hears what happened, she might send the Knights of Seros. That'd make things complicated. Folks down here don't trust him.
As well as you shouldn't. Or at least not Rhea.
It happened so fast. They forced their way in and took Elfric. There was nothing I could do. We all wanted to fight, but Elfric stopped us. He always thinks of others first, even if it means sacrificing himself.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. 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 Come back anytime.
Hey there.
Welcome. This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you. Please come again.
It's gotten pretty dangerous around here, so we've sent all the children back to their homes. I hope Elfric's all right. It's gotten pretty dangerous around. I hope
Not talking to you,
Ashen
lady.
wolves are strong. I don't think even they can do this on their own. You'll lend them a hand, won't you, Professor? Please, save Elfric.
If you ask me, we can't expect to just mosey on by, hand over the chalice, and make it out alive. Nothing sounds better than saving Elfric and roughing up the jerks who took him. It's just, well, as the relentless king of grappling, I'll be fine. But I'm worried about the others.
You gathered all the information and finished exploring and continue the story? Yes.
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have expected, and most were minor.
I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Hard to believe.
Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title. Elfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
He's a friend of my father's.
Precisely so. I'm Alois, right-hand man to the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Geralt.
Oh my, that means our professor here is the child of a captain.
Now, about Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
Sure, but any knights are better than no knights, yeah?
I like your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped
Alois, that joke was
In it,
forced.
The enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
Chalice? Chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
I saw it with my own eyes.
If you say so. Wow. That means the story about the chalice being bound was true. Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Cindered shadows. Betrayal.
Uh-oh. I don't like that story title. That's bad news, possibly.
So that is what transpired. This is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings. It matches the descriptions in the few
Oh, is Constance going to be depressed now that she's out in the sun?
What's her punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure. Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression. However, you also helped the church locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one. I do wonder.
What's on your mind?
I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor. As per the Church Chronicles, the four apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the four crests passed down through their bloodlines. However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself. There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe. As for Elfric, I assure you that the knights will find and return him in due time. I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor. The enemy stated most clearly that if the knights are involved, our dear Elfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
True. The knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it. With Chatterbox's help.
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights. We're about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Elfric to us. You won't regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
I'll take full responsibility.
If you join your power with theirs, yes, perhaps there is hope. As you wish, I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure. You can't just hand it over to those underground...
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it. Though it was created to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that fate. If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
Hey, boss. Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yeah, you've never been big on sharing. I mean, you know all about me, and there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you. I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Made fun of my makeup. I slit their throats. Simple as that. You have a grudge against the church?
Of course I don't. What kind of person do you think I am? Someone who'd willingly kill others? Originally, I attended the academy as Count Ro's adopted kid. There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated and, well, the rest is history.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
You're telling me. Elfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances. It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail. People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all. It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said. That binding on the chalice was linked to the four apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's.
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles. Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The four apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time. I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
Mm-hmm. And I've got the major crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the four crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks to our buddy Elfric, it would seem.
And now Elfric has been abducted. Why could that be? If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe he wasn't abducted at all.
Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? We're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Another Explorer Day.
All that trouble bringing Lady Rhea a priceless artifact, and not so much as a thank you?
Yep, that's who she is.
The binding and everything. Well, I mean, it kind of released on its own, but still. Let's wrap this up and head home, so I can get some quality sauna time. Hilda needs a steaming.
The four apostles. Finally, it makes sense. I never understood why my village was hidden away from the rest of the world. But now I finally get it. What a relief.
Ah, my head's gonna explode if I keep thinking about all this complicated junk. For now, we just need to focus on rescuing Elfric and sniffing out some answers. I know it's been one crisis after another, but you're still game to help us, yeah? We need you, pal.
I suppose it's all out in the open. Now you know just what I'm capable of. The church would have destroyed me ages ago if it wasn't for a certain someone having my back. My life was spared. It's a debt I intend to pay, no matter the cost.
Is Elfric an enemy or an ally? He's worked tirelessly to protect Abyss for years and years. Yet, had House Nouvelle not met such a terrible fate, I would never have come to Garrick Mach. And Noah's bloodline would never... Can his kidnapping really be a simple coincidence? Or...
Ah,
Huh. I can't believe my wild hypothesis was correct. I may not look it, but I'm shocked.
Oh, that's his shadow. I thought there was like a blood stain on the floor. Holy shit.
Then you reel it in and it set it. Okay, that was a weird analogy. The point is, I'm very, very shocked.
Wait. He made a joke about Sedith and fishing. That was pretty funny. You think you've landed the big one, but nope, you just get that guy.
Lady Rhea was so willing to just hand over the chalice like that. Doesn't the church consider it important? I know she said they wouldn't be able to use it, but something doesn't feel right.
What?
The descendants of the four apostles. Fascinating. To think that their bloodlines carried on in secret, right under our noses. One was even disguised as imperial nobility. House Nouvelle was thought to be descended from St. Maculum, but that was a fabrication. How did they manage to avoid detection for so many generations?
There is danger here, because we could be attacked. But the same danger is there for me on the surface. The only way to leave the danger is to disappear.
To think House New.
Okay, we've already heard all that.
Those lost crests. They must all have their own relics, don't you think? But before we dig into a new mystery, we better figure out the ones we're already working on. I have a theory, but actually scratch that. No use guessing when our answers await at the chapel ruins.
So it is lost crests? Elfric's objective? Since our journey's outset, the mystery has only deepened. Ah, please, forgive me. Musing aloud isn't going to get us anywhere. For now, let's finish our preparations. I fear a battle is imminent.
I bet replenishment battalions, as a lot of people had theirs run away.
Hey, you, listen up. I've got something to report. Guess that's pretty usual here. Maybe it's not worth reporting. Perhaps I should say, nothing to report? Nah, tried it on, doesn't feel right. About Mr. Alfred. Bring him back to us, okay? For my part, I'll look after things down here. If our enemy shows up, I'll stay by my post. I mean, I have to eat and stuff, but I'll come right back. Count on it.
It's like the devs even know about that joke. I mean, they have to with the way they wrote the guy up on the surface.
Time to talk about what we drink down here, but I'm gonna anyway.
We drink piss.
The problem isn't in the local ingredients. It's what's getting shipped in that's the issue. With the right equipment, we could probably make our own. Cut out the need to import anything. Hell, maybe we could even export some of it. As soon as Elfric's back, I'm gonna see what he thinks of the idea. So, make sure Elfric comes back safe, alright?
If the church knows that Elfric's been abducted, why haven't the Knights of Saros done anything? I know you're all doing your best. I just hope it'll be enough. We can't afford to lose him.
I'm really worried as to what this betrayal actually is.
Elfric dies, this will go right back to being the garbage dump it was before. Won't matter too much for an old codger like myself. But the kids, it'd be hard to see their hopes for the future crushed.
Hey there.
What do you require? Farewell.
hear he somehow always keeps his cool. He's closer with Elfric than anyone, so he's got the most reason to be upset. I'm sure he's just really good at hiding the same feelings we're all having.
Hey! It was surface people who took Elfric away. But you're from the surface too. Maybe only some surface people are the worst. Anyway, good luck.
Maybe I should only be racist to some people.
They'll make sure it all turns out okay, won't they?
Yes. This will probably be my last battle before this
Let's not deny
stream is
there's a
over.
connection between us. How about you and me have ourselves a little date, huh?
You're smiling with your mouth, but not your eyes.
It only happens when I'm being a little greedy. When the bell strikes midnight, meet me out front of the Holy Mausoleum. My only condition is that you arrive promptly after midnight, and not a moment before. What say you?
Why such a late hour?
It's the most romantic time of the evening, of course. Or is the idea of a date with me not appealing to you? Nobles have nearly killed one another fighting for my affections, you know. Perhaps you won't get all you want out of me. But I'll promise you a fun time regardless. It's settled. I'll see you tomorrow night, friend. Don't stand me up.
Wait, could he have this conversation with you if you're a male?
Please reconsider. The chalice is among the church's
Oh, I think Yuri might be bi. He might be one a new bi option.
I am well aware, which is why I have already dealt with the matter. Consider this. The hero's relics are fearsome weapons imbued with great power. On the contrary, the chalice has long lost the power it once possessed. It is little more than a token of history.
If that is so, then why is it still considered such an important artifact?
It was created for a sacred purpose. To use the blood of the four apostles to return the goddess to our world. Their blood.
Your Grace, is something the matter?
I have an urgent mission for you. Investigate the origins of the Ashen Wolves. Start with their enrollment forms for the Academy. Keep an eye out for falsified documents.
Yes, of course. Understood.
Before you begin, summon Alois at once. I have new orders for the Knights as well.
As you wish, Your Grace.
If I am correct, we haven't a moment to lose. Another tragedy is soon to transpire.
Uh-oh.
That crumbly old chapel somewhere nearby or what?
I can play little part here, save perhaps as a bargaining chip for our dear Elfric.
Getting yourself captured instead? That wouldn't be good at all, Constance.
I think we should be more worried about B's appearance. I mean, he's got way more life experience than the rest of us. And all that life experience makes you look more like a knight than a student, B.
You saying I'm old, pal? Don't forget, you're speaking to the ageless king of grappling.
She's not wrong, Balti. There's a pretty big age gap between you two.
You're friends with Hilda's older brother, right? That explains your maturity. You make Hubert look like a spring chicken.
Can it, will ya? Anyway,
I heard that,
I'm
Lady
wearing a
Edelgard.
uniform. No way in hell they'll think I'm a knight.
Yeah, and anyone wearing a school uniform is without a doubt a student.
To be honest, for a good while, I actually did think you might be a knight. Who made your uniforms and set up the Ashen Wolf House, anyhow?
If I might so humbly interject, that would be Elfric.
He pulled everything together for us, sometime after he was appointed as the Guardian of Abyss. Said he wanted to give former students who were expelled from the Academy somewhere to live.
somewhere to belong. Of course, all of this was established long before any of us were in the picture.
Seems like he really cares about
It
people.
does. Whatever his aims, it seems he has quite a few noble qualities.
All I know is that he helped me, so I'll help him.
I strongly doubt that I shall factor into Elfric's retrieval, but I shall follow your lead.
Oh yeah,
There it is.
the sunlight
Oh,
thingy.
Elfric. Maybe your goddess doesn't care about debts, but my fists and I sure do.
Sorry to have roped you into all this, friend.
I don't mind.
We owe you. Just stick with us a bit longer, won't you?
This is great. Has me ready to get to it and start hitting things.
What's up?
Ever since I was a kid, I've lived my life by one rule. That I'd only play my hand if I was guaranteed victory. I've gotten this far by using my cunning in any way necessary. Lying, cheating, even killing when there was no other way. But this next play? Well, the odds don't exactly seem to be in my favor. Not unless you trust me enough to provide me with an ace. Never you mind, friend. Let's just go.
At last you've arrived. You certainly took your sweet time.
What?
Why have you come?
Save you, of course. You didn't really think we'd just up and abandon you, did you?
If I may be so bold, we have the chalice you seek. Might I humbly request that you return Elfric?
You found the chalice? When I told you of it, I never imagined you'd...
Let's make sure it's not some cheap imitation. Hand it over.
Not until you hand over the hostage. There needs to be some degree of a trusting exchange here.
I can see you don't understand your own predicament. We've no issue killing the lot of you and taking it either way.
I can't tell if this guy's ears are stuffed with wool or if he's just this stupid.
Can't say I'm surprised. Thugs like this aren't about to show us any gesture of sincerity.
Yuri, stand down. Leave me. Take the chalice and flee. You must. It is irreplaceable. You must not hand it to these brigands.
You know us better than that. We didn't come here without a plan. Do your thing, Happy.
Wait, do what thing?
Seriously? Right now?
Now, Happy.
Fine, fine, fine.
Her sigh. She...
I've got to say, that sigh of hers never gets old.
Yeah, glad you like the show. It's not like it's a gift I asked for.
Where did that thing come from?
So her sighing summons monsters?
Absolute cowards. How entertaining. Balthus, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me, boss. I got... Damn!
Hey, Balthus, quit screwing around. Oh. Wow. Flew off with him. I'll sort it out. At least we got Elfric back in one piece. Now to handle these fools.
Cheap party tricks. Let's make these children scream.
But he's an Empire guy, or is he like a bandit that the Empire worked with? I think he's just a third party that worked with them, but still. Also, where are the house leaders? Oh well, we'll find out after I stop hopping. Oh, they're with me. Oh boy. We look incredibly outnumbered, and I don't like that at all. All your units are defeated, or Alfric falls in battle. He's fighting with us?
Actions could have been the death of
Oh, he is.
Still, I thank you for saving me.
Don't go thanking me yet.
There's no time for foolish blunders when our future is at stake.
We must complete the mission the noble gave us. We shall vanquish these infidels post-haste.
Didn't mind brawling a giant bird, but I'm stuck here. Oh well, time to show what happens when the awe-inspiring king of grappling goes all out.
Okay, we basically just have to kill everybody.
I'll cut through.
Battle.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
The sun.
Happenstance can be deadly. I will prevail.
I'll give it my all.
Ready and willing.
That was tough. I'm starting to see results.
Who, me?
Sure thing.
Stay focused.
Quite helpful.
Let me at him.
I'll never be satisfied.
It's simple logic.
God, she dies so damn quickly. Ah, bad move on my part.
Maybe.
Sorry, did I hurt you? Let the lesson begin!
That is that.
Okay.
No biggie.
I'd like to take it easy.
Thanks.
Your defeat was inevitable.
I must stay focused. I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
And there goes my healer. Wonderful.
You lost to me?
Try to keep up!
Will it never end? But I cannot concede. There is important work I have yet to do.
I've already lost.
I didn't...
I'd like to take it easy.
Thanks much. Yep. Nighty night.
I'll cut through.
Is that all?
I will.
Let me at him.
Not so fast! It's time!
Don't waste it.
Those cats are calling for backup. When will this end?
Stay focused. You fought well. Such power dwells within.
There's still so many of them. Happy? You know what to do.
Again? What do you take me for, a Psy servant?
Wait, so you mean I punched out something that was helping us?
More monsters? Wild monsters like that in Garrick Mach. Oh, well. Perhaps I can take the treasure they found as a parting gift.
Sure thing. Smile for me. Out of my way.
Amazing. Who, me?
Saw that coming.
You're fresh out of luck.
No chance.
Not so fast!
You're weak.
Who's next?
Be mindful.
No hesitation.
That is that. We must.
I could use a break.
Hilda, why are you so fucking bad at hitting people?
Sure thing. Not too shabby.
I could use a break. You're the best. I will prevail.
I'll cut through. It's our chance to prevail.
Let me at him.
Should I have held back?
It's over.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Too weak. Strong enough? Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Try to keep up!
I must stay focused. I will get stronger yet. Too slow.
Careful now.
Thank you.
Use caution. You never had a chance.
Who's next? I'll never be satisfied.
Well, now it's attacking us. Thanks, Happy.
I must stay focused.
Stay focused.
Let's think carefully.
I'm at my limit.
That's helpful. I'll cut through.
This is our chance. Is that all? I will...
Now you know your limits.
Use caution.
Just a few more moves, then all will know that I am the Empire's... Forget I said anything. Then again, if you die, it won't matter either way.
Don't let them retreat!
Saw that coming. I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
I don't mind pain, but it's time to make my exit. My employer pays me more than this treasure is worth.
Okay, that took considerably less time than the last one. Dimitri was the MVP. All right.
You okay, Elfric?
I am. All thanks to you. The chalice. Is it unharmed?
Yes, it's safe. Chatterboxes.
What?
Nighty night!
What?
Yuri! You damn scoundrel, what are you doing?
I think you can see what I'm doing, Balthus.
Beautifully executed, Yuri. The chalice is finally mine now.
I mean, okay, I saw Alfric being a traitor being a thing, but Yuri too?
It seems I was correct. That there was an enemy in our midst. To think our bird was instead a rat.
You've always had a wild imagination, Constance. I've got to say, turning your attention elsewhere was a challenge, even for me.
That is enough of the banter, Yuri. I informed you not to divulge too much.
They'll all be under the dirt soon enough. It's not like they'll be able to talk at that point. After all I've gone and done for you, Elfric, I would think you'd have just a bit more faith in me. Your silence speaks volumes. Guess this is the end of the niceties. It's all on you now, friend. I'm sure you and the others will figure it out.
Professor, are you injured?
I made it out unscathed.
Impossible. Surely you suffered a wound.
I didn't.
Teach, there's no time for playing around. Tell us how... I get it. He only pretended to attack you, didn't he? So you were just playing a part in this grand performance. But was that really the smartest decision here?
The chalice and the Ashen Wolves are gone. I I'm loath to think what will become of them without our help.
And how do you propose we pursue them? We haven't a clue where they went.
Well, we know what they're after. That at least narrows down the possibilities.
Professor, are we too late?
Lady Rhea, why have you come?
After sending all of you off, I began to investigate the lineage of the Ashen Wolves. In doing so, I was able to confirm that the documented information about their crests was falsified. What was once a wild speculation, I now know to be true. The crests they bear are the same as those of the four apostles. The very same who long ago enacted the rite of rising. Once the blood of the four is poured upon the chalice, its power can be harnessed. I believe we have enough evidence to assume that our Ashen Wolves will suffice to carry out this ritual.
So,
yeah, I kind of figured.
It must be to carry out the rite of rising at the expense of the students. Lady Rhea, what precisely is the purpose of this ritual?
We've heard it has the power to resurrect life, but that can't be true, can it?
The chalice is a holy artifact, created by the goddess herself. It serves to restore a physical form that was previously lost to this world.
So those wild tales are true. It really can bring someone back to life.
Not exactly. It can breathe life into a body, but it cannot return a spirit that is already departed. Ultimately, it is a tool to return the goddess to her physical form. Her spirit is omnipresent, but her flesh is no more. Such incredible power is truly awe-inspiring and extremely dangerous. In that way, it is akin to the hero's relics. For this reason, the four apostles were never intended to pass down their crests. This gathering should never have been possible. The Ashen Wolves are now gathered together, making it possible once more.
And Elfric is at the center of this mess, luring them all to Abyss for his own selfish reasons. Without so much as a whisper of it to the church, of course.
This incident is my own doing. I never should have entrusted the chalice to them.
Lady Rhea, do you have any idea where they could have gone?
I do, indeed. Garrick Mach, which is protected by the goddess, is the only place the rite of rising can be performed. Holding such a ritual requires absolute focus, so I imagine the setting would need to be serene, peaceful.
There are countless such places within the monastery walls.
The Holy Mausoleum?
It's certainly peaceful there, but due to last month's incident, it's heavily guarded at present.
For now, let us return to the monastery. There is much to consider.
Lady Rhea!
You look troubled, Alois. What has happened?
Thieves have breached Garrick Mach's village walls. They've been pillaging the shops and residences, taking whatever they please.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Elfric.
There's no telling, but for now, their numbers are too great. They need the knights. By your will, Lady Rhea, allow us to clear the village of these hooligans.
Yes, Alois. Please ensure the safety of the villagers immediately. However, leave a few of your best knights here with me.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll see to it.
Teach? You look like you've got something to say.
I do. It's about Yuri.
I told you to meet up with him at the Holy Mausoleum? You never run out of secrets, do you, Teach?
I'm certain that Yuri had his reasons for setting up this meeting. He took the time to speak with you, however cryptically, before he left.
Fair point, Dimitri. I do wonder why he told you it needed to be after midnight. Wouldn't it be better to rush to their aid immediately?
Yuri's no fool. There's a method to his madness.
Okay, so we're about very close to being done with this.
Cindered shadows, return to me.
So next time will be the last Fire Emblem Three Houses stream I ever do. Ever. Thank goodness, too. I want to play something else.
Where the heck are we?
Finally, you're all awake. Good morning, sleepyheads. Or is it a good evening?
Yuri, you scoundrel! You are unfit to speak to us, liar that you are!
Yeah, liar, blah blah. Nothing I haven't heard before.
Look, pal, enough beating around the bush. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Where's Elfric? And what the
Guess
hell
they didn't
are
have
you
the budget to
plotting?
get Koei Tecmo to go do the cutscenes.
You're wearing me out, Balthus. Fine then. I'll lay it out for you. Elfric intends to reenact the Rite of Rising. He's preparing everything as we speak.
What is this silly rite anyway? You trying to do some crazy magic to raise the dead or something?
Actually, yes. By offering up the blood of the 4 apostles in the chalice, you can bring someone back to life. Saint Seros performed the ritual 995 years ago, but not enough blood was given up. So the ritual was a bust. No clue what happened after that. That's what Alfred concluded after scouring the records anyway. And now, through extreme persistence, he's found and gathered the 4 of us, with our crests. He placed us under his direct supervision within the Ashen Wolf House, and he did all of it to ensure a successful ritual, the Rite of Rising.
You mean to say that he intends to drain our blood? To kill us? Such an act would be unforgivable, an atrocity! I cannot die in this wretched hovel!
Yeah, that sounds painful. And permanent. Count me out. Hang on. The number 4 includes you too, right? So you're gonna die too?
Yep, that's the idea.
And here I thought we were close. But all this time you've been skulking around, deceiving us. It hurts, boss. Hurts bad. You want to die, that it? Fine. I'll kill you myself. Just stop that crafty nonsense of yours and face me, fist to fist.
Shut it. I've lived through hell and worse. After climbing my way here, you really think I want to die?
Then why throw your life away for the likes of Elfric?
Some things are more important than my own life. Some things are worth protecting.
You're not making any damn sense.
It would seem that you want to be punished severely, Yuri.
That's some sort of threat? There's not much you can do to me that hasn't already been done.
True. You took wing from the mud into which you were born, and rose to such great heights. To break your spirit would take far too much effort. Though, if I must, I will kill your mother, in addition to your dear people.
Oh, so that's it. You were trying to protect your mom.
Precisely what is it you are hoping to accomplish, Alfric?
To resurrect someone I lost long ago, no matter the cost. Surely there are those for whom you'd do similar.
Perhaps. Even so, never would we annihilate those we care for.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. Nobody I wouldn't trade to see the light in her eyes once more.
Whoa. That lady looks real dead, pal.
Is that Byleth's mom?
She is. For now.
Is he trying to resurrect our mommy?
You're gonna regret this, Elfric.
I accepted the regret I might feel from this long ago. As long as she returns, nothing else matters. Yuri, if you think you'll be pulling anything funny, think again. The Knights of Seros won't save you. No doubt they're indisposed right now on some mission or other.
Well, that's a damn shame. The whole evil villain look really doesn't suit someone as pious as you, Elfric.
Yuri Bird, I could...
Not yet.
It is time. Take them. Your blood will pour forth, filling the chalice.
You really are a fool.
You were diligent, Yuri. You kept me abreast of all the Ashen Wolves' movements. As recompense for being such a good student of my flock, I will gladly hear any final words from you.
That's fresh. If you knew me at all, you'd know these won't be my final words. I'm simply biding my time.
For what?
For the goddess's descent. Can you hear it? She's coming.
Bells? This late at night?
Yeah, you hear that, Elfric? That's the sound of your demise. The knights are releasing my people as we speak. The ones you locked up and hid away.
How did you know about that? Wait, the Knights of Seros?
Like I said, the evil villain look really doesn't suit you. I know it was you who sent me on that mission that ultimately led to me landing in Abyss. Overall, your execution was lacking. Lady Rhea has been on to you as well. Oh, and just so you know, I've been working for her since before I ever began working.
A triple double
She
agent.
had me keeping an eye on you. Told me to inform her if you seemed to be planning anything.
You?
But you took those I care most about hostage, which limited my options. You chained up the wolves and kept a tight grip on my rogues in Abyss to ensure I wouldn't betray you. I struggled with whether or not to tell her everything. After all, my allies' lives were on the line. I deliberated on what to do next, knowing I'd have to rely on my own cunning to see this through. I waited for the chance I could rescue my mother and allies, all while paying lip service to you. Until today, the day you pulled all your forces in so you could attempt this ritual. You're no villain, with that sticky conscience you call a heart tripping you up. Not like me.
I see. You were one step ahead of me all this time. It matters not. The ritual has begun. There's no stopping it now. You will all die. Just a bit longer.
Don't think for a moment.
But you're getting off easy, pal! Seriously, boss, did you have to tie us up so tightly?
Sorry, Bacchus. I figured those little tears would be enough for you to break through the rope.
I may be the unbeatable king of grappling, but I'm also bleeding profusely. You didn't wonder why it was taking me so long? Think next time, yeah?
I haven't the slightest what you two are jabbering on about, but please untie our ropes as well.
You're talking. Do it yourself. I dispelled the silence from you ages ago. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, I see.
It's great that we're not tied up anymore and all that, but we're still being actively drained.
I've invested everything to ensure my success today. My private funds. A veritable army. Surround them. Don't let them escape. The ritual will not be stopped.
Why won't it cease? We are freed, and yet our blood still drains from us?
Well, this wasn't part of the plan.
This is no laughing matter. Our very lives are ebbing away.
Stop panicking, Constance. You know I'm never unprepared.
Hey, you've always got a trick up your sleeve, don't you? I can hear your secret plan running our way.
Oh, throws me right into a fight. But guys, I've had enough. That is where we're going to end, right, for the night. For the first time at all stream series, we're going to be stopping in the middle of a fight. I'm exhausted. We have 2 fights left. No, I'm tired. We'll come back to this on Sunday. I will be home by the time my normal stream time. I normally don't like to stream on Sundays, but I think we don't have enough left to have me go too long. So thank you all so much for joining. We're gonna make this an even 3. Whatever. I'm tired. That's not an even. Whatever. God damn it. Alright, anyway. Thank you for joining me. If you liked what you've watched, consider following me on socials, MugiwaraJM, Mugiwara_JM, and on Facebook, I'm MugiwaraJJM. If you like my gaming content, follow me on Super Bonus Rounds, which is my Let's Play channel that I do with my friends, where at least one of us are playing a game that we have never played before. We just wrapped Banjo-Kazooie. We had a GoldenEye 007 special today for Valentine's Day. We're also going through Star Fox Adventures, Resident Evil 4, and Medieval 2 will be returning next week now that Banjo-Kazooie's done. And Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, we still don't know when we're going to record that yet. Rich and I's schedules have still not lined up yet. And, yeah, after that, we're going to be finishing up some more of our Spooky Bones games. Haunted Mansion's going to come back soon, too, because that game is short. Alright, I've rambled on too long. It's nearly midnight. I'm sleepy. I got work tomorrow afternoon. So I will leave you here. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on whenever you're watching this. And I will see you on Sunday, for the finale of Fire Emblem Three Houses Cindered Shadows, making it effectively my last Fire Emblem Three Houses stream ever, unless, God forbid, they do another DLC, which I don't think they're going to do. Alright, peace out, y'all. I will see you on Sunday for the finale of this. Bye-bye.